Alright, so if any of you guys watch my old YouTube channel way back in the day, I made this one tutorial about how to make a paper boat. And it was during COVID and I was just having some fun. So I like to do a little throwback and teach you guys how to make a paper boat. So what you want to do is get a clean white piece of paper from the printer. Then you're going to fold it in half. I think they call this hamburger style, if I remember back from elementary school. Hamburger style. And then fold that in half again, hamburger style. And your paper should be in fourths. Now instead of folding it all the way, unfolding it, you're going to want to just unfold it once until you have a little crease right here, like a book. See how it's opening and closing like a book? Now at the top of your book, you're going to want to fold down like a little paper airplane. Do that on both sides. So it's like the start of making a paper airplane, like this. Now, instead of making a paper airplane, what you're going to want to do is fold up on this, like that, and then flip it over. You see how this little part on the bottom is still sticking down? What you want to do is fold this part on the bottom to the other side. So you want to flip it over and then fold it up. So now you have like a little hat thing. And if you think this is cool, you can stop here. I think it's pretty cool. But here's where the magic happens, right? You're going to want to open this hat from the bottom. Just pull out like that. And then somehow figure out how to use the folds that you first created to pull the hat out like that and plop it on the ground and smooth it even. And it should look like a little square with these two things sticking out of it. I know it's kind of hard. If you want to rewind it and figure out what I did, go back. I'm not the best teacher, but you should have this little square on both sides, and then if you open it up, it should look like that. Now, with one of your square sides, you're going to want to fold it over onto itself to create a triangle, and then flip it over, and then do the exact same thing. So now you actually have a triangle. Now you might be thinking this is the end, but no, this is not the end. What we did before, grabbing the inside, see how it's a triangle right here? If you reach to the bottom, grab the inside in the middle, pull it out to the sides, and then flatten it down again, like we did before. See? Like that. If you grab it in the middle, pull, and then flatten it down again, we have what I like to call a little fortune cookie. Now, the boat is inside of this fortune cookie. You just gotta find it. So what you want to do is take your little triangles on the fortune cookie, spread them out, and then carefully fold one of them over, making sure not to crease this part right here. Fold it over. And there you have it. A paper boat. I think I did it better than OptiCool. Pretty cool, right?